Good day, dear friends. Welcome to Meeting Insight. Thank you for joining us today. We truly appreciate your time. We hope this message encourages you to draw closer to Jehovah through the wisdom found in the Bible. Today, we will examine the life of one of the most remarkable servants of Jehovah mentioned in the Scriptures, Paul the Apostle. Who was Paul? Why did Jehovah use him in such an extraordinary way? And what practical lessons can we learn from his example today? Before becoming known as Paul the Apostle, he was called Saul of Tarsus. He was highly educated. He knew the Jewish law very well. He believed he was serving Jehovah faithfully, yet despite his sincerity, he was actually opposing the followers of Jesus Christ. This teaches us our first lesson. Good intentions alone are not enough. True worship must be based on accurate knowledge from Jehovah's Word. One day, while traveling to Damascus, Saul experienced a life-changing event. A brilliant light from heaven surrounded him. He heard the voice of Jesus asking, "Saul, Saul, why are you persecuting me?" That moment completely changed the direction of his life. Instead of continuing to fight against Christians, he humbly accepted correction. He changed his thinking. He changed his conduct. He devoted the rest of his life to serving Jehovah faithfully. Think about that for a moment. It takes genuine humility to admit when we are wrong. Many people refuse to change because of pride, but Paul showed that a humble person can always grow spiritually. Another outstanding quality Paul demonstrated was endurance. His ministry was not easy. He experienced opposition almost everywhere he preached. He was imprisoned. He was beaten. He was mocked. He was shipwrecked. He faced hunger, danger, and many hardships. Yet he never gave up. Why? Because his faith in Jehovah remained strong. He trusted that Jehovah would give him the strength to continue. What lesson does that teach us? Serving Jehovah faithfully does not mean life will always be easy. Difficulties will come. Trials may test our faith. However, like Paul, we can rely on Jehovah for strength and guidance. Paul also loved people deeply. He did not preach simply because it was a responsibility. He genuinely cared about helping others learn the truth. He traveled great distances to encourage congregations. He patiently answered questions. He strengthened fellow believers through letters filled with love and wisdom. His example reminds us that true Christian love is shown through actions, not merely words. Paul emphasized the importance of developing qualities that please Jehovah. He encouraged Christians to show love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faith, mildness, and self-control. Imagine how much better families, friendships, and communities become when these qualities are practiced every day. Another beautiful lesson from Paul's life is his willingness to keep learning. Although he was already knowledgeable, he never became arrogant. He continued growing spiritually. He remained teachable. He accepted guidance. He encouraged others to imitate Christ rather than follow human traditions. That is an important reminder for us today. No matter how much we know, there is always room to learn more from Jehovah's Word. Paul also spoke often about hope. He looked forward to Jehovah's promises with confidence. This hope helped him remain joyful despite suffering. It gave him courage during difficult times. It gave him peace even while facing death. Hope can have the same effect on us today. When we focus on Jehovah's promises, temporary hardships become easier to endure. Paul once compared the Christian life to running a race. A runner stays focused on the finish line. He does not allow distractions to stop him. He continues moving forward with determination. Likewise, we should remain spiritually focused. We should continue learning from the Bible, continue praying regularly, continue showing kindness, continue strengthening our faith. Paul understood that material possessions and personal achievements were not the most important things in life. His greatest treasure was his relationship with Jehovah and the privilege of helping others learn Bible truth. That raises an important question. What do we value most? Are we placing spiritual matters first? Or are we allowing temporary concerns to distract us from what truly matters? The life of Paul encourages us to examine ourselves honestly. It reminds us that anyone can change for the better. Anyone can develop stronger faith. Anyone can become more useful in Jehovah's service through humility, obedience, and perseverance. As we conclude, let us remember 4 valuable lessons from Paul's example. First, always seek accurate knowledge from Jehovah's Word. Second, remain humble and willing to accept correction. Third, endure faithfully during trials, trusting in Jehovah's strength. Fourth, Keep your hope firmly fixed on Jehovah's promises. May we all continue striving to imitate the fine example of Paul as he faithfully followed Christ. Thank you for listening. We hope this discussion has strengthened your appreciation for the Bible and encouraged you to continue studying Jehovah's Word. If you found this message helpful, please support our ministry by subscribing to Meeting Insight, liking this video, and sharing it with family and friends who may also benefit from Bible-based encouragement. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you won't miss future Bible discussions and spiritual insights. Thank you once again for spending your time with us. May Jehovah continue to bless your efforts to draw close to Him. Have a peaceful and encouraging day. Goodbye.